20 seconds and counting. T-minus 15 seconds and counting. When I look back upon my life, it's always with a sense of shame. I've always been the one to blame. That's the opening line from the Pet Shop Boys song, It's a Sin. I've always been struck by that opening line when I look back upon my life. I feel life's like there's images in your head. Some mean special occasions. Some are just little snippets of memory. And when you look back upon your life, it's just like little bits of a jigsaw that you're just trying to put together. And a day like today, the sun is shining. It's a glorious Thursday afternoon. So, when I look back upon my life, how can you not smile? How can you not think about all the adventures you've had? And all the adventures you're still going to have. Now, everyone's got a story to tell. This is mine's. It's a lovely morning for sunbathing. Except one little dancing bird. Bye ducks. I'm off for a little run. It's hard to imagine that this bridge, being over 300 years old, was designed in that unique circular shape. It would be used for horses to cross the bridge. It was designed like that so it would stop any future flooding. In 2026, it's now a tourist attraction where local youths in very warm days may be photographed jumping into the very cold water below. And there's me thinking that I was old, being 58 years old. The bridge behind me, just round there, is over 300 years old. Everyone and everything has got a story to tell. I've done this before. I know I have. It's amazing. It's amazing how your body just remembers. Just be outside. Just put one foot in front of the other. That's all you can try to do. Three t-shirts, leggings, shorts, sun's out. The tree ahead reminds me of one of the trees in Forrest Gump. I don't know what particular tree it is, but it just makes me feel happy. I don't know why I love this tree so much. It makes me think about Savannah or Georgia. I've never been to any of those places, so obviously Forrest Gump is one of my favourite movies. Maybe just seeing those trees just makes me feel calm. And sometimes when there's lots going on, just nice to be calm. What a beautiful day. Just nice to be out. I filmed here one day last year. I want to come back and revisit it to see if it still held those Gave me those wonderful feelings, and it has. I needed that. Just an old bridge, a river passing underneath it. This would have been used at one point, probably as either a military road or perhaps a main road from Perth to Inverness. We've got an abandoned house on my right hand side. Or just people out cycling or running and quietly overheating. I'm going to explore the water. It seems to be a lot more deeper than last time I was here. Could I build a dam? Young Frank's shouting, yes you can. Slightly older Frank says, you'll fall in. Let's find out together. I suppose that's the wonderful thing about history, isn't it? I saw the Car Bridge, Park Horse Bridge today. Been over 300 years old. And this bridge too, probably at some point been used by horses, even as a main route from Perth to Inverness. Now it's used for cycling, walking, and occasional running. But I do love a little bit of history. History is really fascinating, especially if it means sometimes something to you. I remember when Silverburn Shopping Centre opened in the south side of Glasgow, 2007. Beautiful car park, brand new shopping centre, one of the biggest in Scotland. But for me, you're just losing a little bit of history, a little bit of my history. So if we took away Silverburn Shopping Centre, what would have been in that piece of land? Well, there was a Pollock Shopping Centre where I got my first job in 1985. And just to the right of that was Bellarmine Secondary School, which I went to very occasionally. From 1980 to 1984. So that's very sad that the Pollock Shopping Centre is now gone and Bellarmine Secondary School is now flattened and gone. Made way for Silverburn. But to make it even worse, if you took away Pollock Shopping Centre, underneath the Pollock Shopping Centre, take away a little bit of history, there was a housing estate once there. And that's where I lived as a child, up until maybe 4 or 5 years old. So that one piece of land, housing estate, gone. Pollock Shopping Centre, first job, gone. Secondary school, gone. Now all been replaced by Silverburn Shopping Centre, one of the biggest in Scotland. Life just keeps on going. But the history remains. In Silverburn Shopping Centre, there's actually a photo of the Presto store where I worked in 1985. And I suppose that's part of my history, as I was saying earlier on. Part of those little jigsaw pieces for your head sometimes have good memories, sometimes little flashes of things, like occasionally going to secondary school. But as I said, life goes on, and that's good. So today is Thursday. I'm going to say the 19th of March 2026. I promised myself that I would run a marathon in 3.5 weeks' time. So all I wanted to really do was, Frank, how are you getting on? How is your marathon training coming on, let's be honest. I've got the wonderful concert with Mrs. Everyone's Got a Story to Tell. 2 weeks tomorrow? With the wonderful, spectacular Rick Astley. Then the week after that, we're going on holiday to Mallorca. Now, can't you see that I'm quietly stalling for time, trying to think of, Frank, why are you training for a marathon? What excuses do you have this time? What things can you pull out to say, oh, this happened? And the truth is, nothing's really happened. Life keeps going. And I suppose life is just running alongside my marathon training. Been running 10Ks, running good times in 10Ks. But it's just drifted away a little bit. And that's genuinely okay. Can I still run a marathon? As I was saying at the very beginning, muscle memory is still there, but the brain's a little bit slow just to catch up. If I take my time and enjoy it, I'm sure I could run 26.2 miles. Today all I wanted to do was just get a little bit of fresh air. My legs are tired, and that's okay. I want to be retired. Yeah, I'm really sorry about that bad joke. It just kind of came to me. If that happens again, I will quietly ignore it and just keep walking. Just a little visit to Carbridge today. Nothing spectacular. Beautiful sunny day. We visited the past by looking at the old bridges. We're talking about the future of holidays and concerts. And we'll finish with the present, today being Thursday, 19th of March 2026. We keep going. We keep going day by day. An unusual fact about today. Today is the only day in the entire world where there'll be a Thursday, 19th of March 2026. Because tomorrow, this day here, right now, this will be history. So let's make the most of today. Let's enjoy today. I may not be running at all, but I am out. I am putting one foot in front of the other. That's all you can really do, isn't it? And that's all I'm going to do. I'm going to put one foot in front of the other, and I'm going to keep going. So thanks for watching. Thank you for listening. I'll see you again.